This is why it's so important to use what we're given. We need to take advantage of every opportunity to learn and grow. We need to make sure that we're using all of our abilities and our talents. And we need to challenge ourselves every day to learn as much as we can. And the better that we use what we're given, the better our lives will be. Find your craft and master the craft. There's a great quote attributed to both Mahatma Gandhi and Winston Churchill that goes, "If you're going through hell, keep going." And I think this could be great advice for life in general, but it's especially relevant when it comes to dealing with difficult circumstances. You know, fire refines certain metals, you know what I mean? And if you're going through fire, you're probably getting refined. You don't gotta you don't gotta fully burn away. You know, there's a goal within every human, I believe, you know what I mean? And when we're faced with something tough, it's our natural inclination to just give up or run away. If we do that every time something challenging comes up, we're never really gonna accomplish anything worthwhile in our life. Instead, we need to find the strength to keep going, even when things are tough, and use whatever resources we have at our disposal. In the context of using what is given to us, now making the most of the situation we've been given is almost always a good idea. It means taking what's given to us and using it in the best way we can. Now, this might mean turning a negative into a positive, or finding a way to use what we've been given to our advantage through transmutation or other methods. And in life, we're presented with difficult situations, but by making the most of what we have, we can often find a way to overcome these challenges. This is definitely something we celebrated. Now, there's also a Japanese proverb that goes, "Fall down 7 times, stand up 8." And this is the idea that we should never give up. No matter how many times we fail or how hard things get, we need to keep trying, because eventually we're going to make it through. Like, that's just the human condition. This is a great metaphor for life in general. We're all going to face some difficult times and some challenges, but if we keep trying, we'll eventually going to overcome them. And this is especially true for when it comes to making the most of what we've been given. We all have different abilities and talents, and it's our job to use them to their fullest potential. So whatever situation you find yourself in, you shouldn't give up unless it feels blessed to do so. And there's an old saying that goes, "Life is what you make it." This couldn't really be more true. Like, whether or not we succeed or fail in life is often determined by how well we respond to the situations we're given. If we take a negative attitude and let that defeat us, that's exactly what's going to happen. Feel whatever type of way you want about the situation you're in, but make sure you're meeting the metrics every day that you want to meet, that you feel like will put you on the right path, or whatever you feel called to do. If we approach our life with a positive outlook and make the most of the situation we've been given, there's no telling what we can achieve. Like, for real. When we use what's given to us, we open up the possibility for greater things to come. This is especially true when it comes to our relationships with others. By learning to love and appreciate those around us, we create a space for more love and connection in the world. Hey, that's just how it goes. And it's important to remember that we're all connected, and that what we do affects others in ways that we may not always see. You know, we got human eyes. When we take the time to appreciate those around us, it creates a ripple effect of positivity that can be felt pretty far out, you know what I mean? These waves are long. So why not start with the people closest to you? Why not begin by opening up your heart and using what's given to you? It could change everything, you know what I mean? We're often told to make the most of what we're given, and that's good advice. After all, why would anyone want to waste time and energy on the things they don't like or care about? But when it comes to our relationships, it's especially important to remember this wisdom. We should love our brothers and sisters for who they are, not who we want them to be. We should appreciate the unique gifts given to each of us. Now, some people might say that it's not good to use what's given to you, but I believe that all of our spirits are unique, and we're all here for a specific purpose. We all have something special to offer the world. There's nobody else quite like us. So why not use what's given to us? Everything we experience in life helps us learn and grow. Even the things that we don't like or seem bad at first can end up being blessings in disguise. We just have to be willing to look for the lessons and growth opportunities hidden within them. And when we do this, we become more whole and fulfilled individuals. Now, everyone's born with a unique set of gifts and talents, and when we ignore our own special set of gifts or try to imitate someone else, we're not only denying our own uniqueness, but we're also depriving the world of unique gifts and talents that only we can offer. It's always best to use what's given to you. That's kind of just the gist of what I'm getting at. You should embrace your uniqueness and share your gifts with the world. You never know who might be inspired by what you have to offer. And honestly, thank you for being uniquely you, because it teaches me stuff too. Now, the thing that makes us special and unique is that we all have our own spirit. And what makes that like so beautiful and exciting is that we get to use our spirit to create whatever we want in life. When we're able to let go of what other people think, just use what we've been given. It's like a weight's been lifted off our shoulders. We can finally be true to ourselves, start creating the life we always wanted. No one else can do it for us. But when we use what's ours, we can accomplish anything. We can accomplish anything when we put our minds to it. Every day we're faced with different obstacles, but we must remember that every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. And when we take what's given to us for our benefit, we're one step closer to reaching our goals. Whether it's a new skill or simply learning from our mistakes, there's always something to be gained from the experience life throws our way. So don't be afraid to ask for help, embrace some change, or take on whatever comes your way with courage and determination. The positive attitude and a willingness to work hard. Those two things, anything's possible. At least that's how I feel. We can accomplish anything when we use what's given to us. Every obstacle is an opportunity to do something great. Like, just think about it. Everything that you have in your life, you've gotten through some form of struggle. Generally speaking, you know, being a human is kind of tough out here. You've overcome some challenges, some big ones and some small ones, to get to where you are today. And you're going to continue to do so because that's just the nature of life. Like, it's never really easy, but it's always worth it. Don't be afraid of the challenges that are coming your way. You should embrace them. They're what's going to make us stronger and wiser. And you're going to be able to achieve better goals. Whatever life's going to throw your way, know you can handle it. Like, genuinely, you probably got this. And everything happens for a everything happens for a reason. And when we're given something, whether it be a difficult situation, a challenging task, or just like an unpleasant person, it's because we're meant to learn and grow from it. But that's just one angle you could even do it. We can always find a way to accomplish anything if we put our minds to it. So you shouldn't resist what's being given to you. Instead, you should use it as an opportunity to become stronger and more capable. You can do anything you set your mind to. When you're given something like a new opportunity, a new challenge, or a new responsibility, you should take it as a sign that you're meant to do great things. Everything happens for a reason, and when something is given to you, it's because you have the power to turn it into something amazing. So you shouldn't be afraid to use what's given to you. Embrace it and learn from it and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. You never know where it might lead, but I guarantee you'll be surprised what you can achieve if you just put your mind to it. You can do anything you set your mind to. Like, again, when you're given a challenge or something that seems difficult at first, it's important to use that as an opportunity to grow and learn. With effort and determination, you can overcome any obstacle in your way. And by embracing what is given to you, you open yourself up to new possibilities and experiences that you never thought possible. So just get out there and start seizing those opportunities. Like, what's given to you can be a blessing in disguise, and not just because it's something that doesn't seem like it's what you want. It doesn't mean that it won't turn out exactly like what you need. For example, if you're given a difficult task, you might actually feel frustrated or annoyed. If you focus on the challenge, put your best effort into it, you might find that you learn some new skills, or even just become more successful because you did it. Or if you're given a challenging project to work on, it might take longer than expected, but in the end, you're gonna have a finished product that's better than anything you could have came up with yourself because you put more time into it. So don't give up. There's a lot of truth to saying that you should make the most of what you're given. It's usually easier to work with what we have than to try to change everything. And when we do make the most of what we've been given, not only does it make our lives easier because we don't have to reinvent everything, but it often makes it better too. Like, play the best hand that you've been dealt, not the potential game of the hand that you could have played if you were dealt a different one. If that makes sense. Like, for example, if you think the times in your life when you've been successful despite difficult circumstances, when you're against all odds, yet you still managed to achieve your goals, what did you do? Like, you can make the most of what you had and you get through it. You can use whatever is at your disposal to help you succeed. Like, that's human resourcefulness. The same is true for like everyday life too, and just nature in general. There's a lot of truth to the saying, you should use what's given to you. Like, in life, you'll find that often the resources and opportunities that come your way are exactly what you need to achieve your goals. While it's definitely important to take action and put in the effort, it's also crucial to open and receive to the possibilities that come your way. This is especially true when it comes to new experiences. Whether you're willing to explore and try new things, you'll often find that the universe provides just what you need. You know, you can just word it like that. So be open and stay positive, just go with the flow. You'll be surprised how much easier things can be if you just like let it happen naturally. You can't fight the engine of something that's higher than you. There's a great saying that goes like, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. It's a metaphor for turning a negative into a positive. It's something that we should all try to do more often. Like, you grow the best trees and you cook the best food. That's like what humans do. When it comes to using what life gives to us, it's the same philosophy that can apply to everyday life. No matter what situation we find ourselves in, there's always a way to make the most of it. If we're struggling with a difficult task, we can try to see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. If we're facing a challenge, we can remind ourselves that it makes us stronger. And honestly, in short, like, when life gives us something bad, let's just try to make the best of it. Every experience, whether good or bad, it provides an opportunity to learn and grow. Bad things happen to everyone. Like, it's how we deal with them that makes all the difference. If you just wallow in self-pity or bitterness, then you're not only hurting yourselves, but you can hurt the people around you too. But if you can accept what has happened to you and find a way to make the most of it, then you're on your way to heal and grow. Like when life gives you something bad, use it for good. Difficult situations, challenging circumstances offer a unique opportunity to learn and grow. No matter what life throws your way, we can always choose how to respond. And when we make the most of what's given to us, even the tough stuff, we develop resilience and strength that can carry us through anything. And we can learn to be resourceful in ways that make the most out of whatever situation we're in. That's a valuable skill that'll serve us well throughout our lives, as well as we progress through our inner craft. You can say everything happens to us for a reason, and even though we may not understand why something bad has happened to us, there's always a lesson we learn. If we need to stay open-minded and learn from our experiences, no matter how difficult they might be, we can grow into our best selves. And difficult situations are often blessings in disguise, because they offer us opportunities for growth that we might not find elsewhere or at the speed. Everything that happens in our lives can be a lesson, and the sooner that we start recognizing this, the better off we'll be. When something challenging comes our way, it's important to remember that there's a reason for it. It's not happening by accident, it's happening for a reason. Rather than resist what's been given to us, let's try to see the wisdom in it and learn from all we can learn from the experience. But if we stay open-minded and willing to learn from what is given to us, we can grow spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. And each moment offers an opportunity for growth if we're willing to look for it. We can change our perspective and see the good in every situation and person, even if they may not seem worthy of our goodwill at first. But when we do this, we're able to connect with others on a deeper level and experience more love in our lives. We become more humble and grateful for all that we've been given. There's more to human connection than just the surface. And I'm pretty obvious that everybody knows that, but we can get into all that later. It's like 6 a.m. But appreciate you listening. I'm out.